So in this video, I'm going to go over how to verify emails, but not only that, I'm going to also show you how to verify the catch-all emails that the verifier will flag as risky. And those emails are valuable because nobody's really sending to those inboxes, right? So if you're kind of the only one that's sending to catch-all or risky validated catch-alls, then you have an edge over your competition because nobody's really reaching out to them, right? So I'm going to show you kind of those two things, how to verify and then how to validate the catch-alls. So without further ado, let's get on right to it. So I'm going to demonstrate two methods to kind of clean those lists that you have. One is going to be via Million Verifier and Find Email, and then the other one is going to be via a custom workflow that was built in Clay. The more simpler way to kind of validate these emails is just Googling Million Verifier. This is pretty much the best tool right now, and then kind of open this, log in, create an account if you don't have one, and let me just log in over here. So I have this logged in. I also have the sample file. I'm going to go ahead and download this over here, and then I'm simply going to select file, put this in over here, and then I'm going to start verify. So start verify, and then you have all of that. So now it's in the queue, right? And then it's going to validate or verify all of the emails, right? And so for the sake of speed, let me go ahead and pause let me just wait until it's kind of done, and then I'll show you what the kind of output looks like. Okay, so this was the output. As you can see, 70% are, you're good to kind of send those to those emails via your outbound campaigns, and then you have these risky ones, and then you have these ones that you shouldn't be. Now what your competitors and most people will do is this: they're going to kind of download the good emails, right? And that is what you should do. But if you want to go the extra step, if you want to have an edge over your competition, and you want to do if you want to hit inboxes that your competition kind of has not, we're also going to utilize the risky emails, but we're going to validate the risky emails, right? So the good ones are basically good to send, just load them into your email sending tool, but the risky ones need an additional step, right? And so we have this tool over here, Find Email. I do like this tool for verifying catch-alls, and basically we have this email verifier over here. So this is app.findemail.com/email-verifier. You can just Google Find Email, right? And what I'm going to do is simply go ahead and kind of upload this. So I'm going to go ahead and see which one was the risky one. So catch all and unknown, right? And I'm going to go ahead and do that, start the task. This will cost up to 24 credits. And it's going to tell me basically which ones are going to be deliverable and which ones are not. And this gives me an edge because, people just throw out the risky email. So I'm going to pause this video and wait until this is done. Okay, perfect. So 15 of those were deliverable, right? And then 9 were still flagged as risky. So if we go back over here, I believe it was over here. So we had 24 risky, right? And your competition won't really bother with those 24, but you have 15 of those being deliverable. So you can actually send out to 15 of those, right? And then you want to go ahead and download this. In just a second, I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like internally, right? But first, I do want to go over the custom Clay table. If you do have a Clay account and you weren't aware of kind of how to do this, I have this email column over here. I have this validate email column over here, and this is using API request to Enrichly, right? I have an Enrichly account. Now, the thing that I like about Enrichly is that in one go, it basically does catch-all validation as well as normal email verification. It's just a more automatic way of kind of doing that validation. So for example, let's just say I want to insert a new row over here. I go back over here, and then let me just find a random email. I can just put this over here, and it's going to run that pretty much automatically. It's already in the queue, and so it's already starting the process. And this is just an automatic kind of way to do it. As you can see, this was invalid, so we can't send to that, right? As for you have the OKs over here, and then you have the catch-alls. I'm going to now go ahead and quickly show you what the CSV exports look like that we got from Find Email exports and Million Verifier. So I'm going to input from Million Verifier what we got over here, which was, I believe, this one and then this one. So let me go ahead and open these two over here. Okay. So, you know, we got the okay ones. These are good to send to, and then this was the risky one, right? Do not send to the risky one unless you validate it through find email, right? So you want to go to you know, verifying leads list and then find email, and then you want to utilize the one. So if it was risky, do not use it until you put it through find email, like I demonstrated before, right? And then you have this over here, right? And then you only want to kind of utilize the ones that are okay to send. And you know, this has this thing over here. Where is it? Okay, I did download the deliverables ones, right? So I only downloaded, I believe, the deliverable emails. This was from Million Verifier before, but I downloaded the deliverable ones, right? So those are basically the kind of methods that you utilize in order to verify your leads list and then validate your catch-alls, right? Now, validating your catch-alls is not really necessary. You can just simply, you know, just download the good emails, but you do want to, if you want an extra edge and you do want to send to inboxes that your competition is not sending emails to because they're scared of the risky ones, then put it through find emails, download the deliverable ones, and then you have deliverable emails that you can send to that your competition is not sending. And if you want to know a more automated way to do it, you simply do it where you create a clay table, and then you just have an enrichment basically via Enrichly. So this, you know, this API is called Enrichly, and if you're not aware, this is kind of Enrichly. You can Google it, and then that's basically and their catchphrase is, we verify catch all emails as well, right? So even verify all of your emails, even your catch-alls. Now they are a bit more pricier, but you know, they're taking that extra step. So I hope that you kind of found this video useful for your purposes, and you know, you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you found this useful. All right, cool.